Sanjay, I'll respond to it. I know you have been saying that, it is only showing that the Gandhis could not really keep up with the promise that was made to Sachin Pilot. But towards the end, isn't it clear after today that Ashok Gehlot is continuing as the Chief Minister of Rajasthan because that's what he wanted? He clearly understood that moving to centre and becoming the Congress president is like wearing a crown full of thorns.
Well, Maria, there is no denying that the Congress is facing a lot of challenges in Rajasthan and mostly of its own doing. But let me tell you that if Mr. Gehlot continues to be the Chief Minister, the Congress, in fact, will find itself, really kind of skating on two banana peels. And there will be sooner rather than later a change in the Rajasthan leadership. Probably doesn't make sense to do it until you are wrapping up your Bharat Jodo Yatra as well as the Gujarat and Himachal elections in the presidential polls. You can't be battling out on multiple fronts at the same time. But sooner rather than later, you will see a change of leadership there. Honestly, I was baffled by Mr. Gehlot's decision to, want two jobs at the same time, which was frankly bizarre.
No, but tell me, in the past, how many Congress presidents have also been prime ministers? Multiple examples are there.
Sure.
Then what is wrong in Mr. Gehlot saying that let me continue as the party president, go and become party president while continuing as the chief minister? Because that is one reason why Mr. Kamal Nath has denied even contesting these elections, because his interest is in Madhya Pradesh.
Fair enough. Can I answer that very quickly, Maria? The fact that a prime minister was also holding the president's position is a fact. Was it right? I don't think so. I think the party, frankly speaking, also has to look at the context of that conversation. You see, when you are in power, a lot of your ability to get things going is significantly easier. Today, the Congress is just in 2 states and a couple of states in coalition governments. You have been in hibernation nationally since 2014. Okay. The role of the Congress...
my limited point is that Rajasthan has also shown one thing. Yeah. That whosoever becomes the Congress president will be a rubber stamp or remote control. The reason why I'm saying is that shouldn't Mr. Gehlot have been given that chance to decide who should be the Rajasthan chief minister if he were to become the party president? Rashid, answer that question. You are delegitimizing you are delegitimizing the role or the authority of the party president by removing him, the manner in which Mr. Ashok Gehlot was treated.
Maria, there is no political party allows, the chief minister to have a say in his or her successor's choice. In the Congress, since the time of Devraj Urs in 1970s, no Congress chief minister has enjoyed, support of the CLP on his or her own. This is the history and legacy of the Congress party. Mr. Gehlot knew that he's being kicked up, elevated, whatever you want to call it, in exchange of vacating the seat of power in Rajasthan. He has backtracked for whatever, reason. And he is on a very sticky wicket now because the MLAs have realized that he has fallen from grace. It's a matter of time before Diwali or after Diwali that, you may see a change of...
Why is this a fall from grace?
Because Mr. Gehlot... See, Maria, first of all, it's a misnomer to equate the party polls with some kind of, general election, whether it's a municipality or parliament. See, the basic loyalty to the party, to its ideology, to its leadership is a prerequisite in all political parties. So the Congress is not an exception. You may go on saying that, there is a Gandhi loyalty and all. I mean, that criticism is fair enough, but it's there, the part and parcel of every political party. Can anybody survive, opposing Arvind Kejriwal in Aam Aadmi Party or Stalin in DMK? I'm not talking about Mr. Modi's example because he's a far more popular figure. So I'm saying when we analyzing political parties or its internal dynamics, we must factor in all these things. Somebody said that, the MLAs, have not the status of resign. The MLAs have to resign in a particular format. Not a single MLA is, from Rajasthan has resigned because the format procedure was not followed. And second thing is, all of them are attending work in Rajasthan, those who were the ministers.
Okay, Shahzad.
Maria, one thing taken from where you left off, why was the CLP being called even before the so-called election of Mr. Ashok Gehlot took place? How did they know Ashok Gehlot is only getting elected? Technically, even if you go by whatever argument Rashid is making, at least you would have waited till 18th of October. He would have got elected, quote unquote. and then you would have called for CLP. This means that you always knew that Ashok Gehlot is the man to take over as the remote control.
Yeah, that is a fair point that is being made.
Maria, this complete election process is a farce. Is a farce. Let me just complete in 10 seconds, then Rashid Bhai can come in again. 10 seconds more. Now look, Ashok se hatke, Khajur mein gire kaun? Digvijay Singh. Look at the choice. The one who says 2611 is done by RSS. The one who says Osama ji. And then the other choice there is Shashi Tharoor, who says Hindu Pakistan. Wah bhai wah. And thirdly, dear Sanjay Jha, when our party came to power, Atal Bihari Vajpayee was Prime Minister, never President. L.K. Advani ji was Deputy Prime Minister. At that time also, he did not have the post. When he became Leader of Opposition, he was not the President. This is the difference between BJP and the Congress. This is not about the BJP tonight. You yourself, your words, and all the other speakers today have confirmed one thing, that the election ke naam par, even North Korea would be embarrassed to call this an election.
Okay. Response from Sanjay Jha and Rashid. First, Sanjay Jha, you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, you know, it makes me laugh when the BJP spokesperson can lie with such a straight face. When is the last time that the party ever had an election where more than one candidate contested simply because they have their own way? They select somebody and then everyone says, yeah, man, Gango, this is the person. They have no choice.
Sanjay Jha, we had an election 3 years ago.
I didn't interrupt you.
I know, February 2020, we had an election. Naddaji was elected.
Maria, here is the guy. Can you see what a double-faced guy is?
Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So he gets rattled when truth hurts, of course. But the simple matter, Maria, is this: that the Congress, for all its faults, is holding a democratic contest. Okay. Yes, the Gandhis are integral to the party. So whoever gets elected tomorrow, the BJP will still go to town saying, this is a rubber stamp. But give credit where it's due. The Congress party is changing slowly, but I think is changing for the better.
And the BJP we will give it to the Congress right now that they are holding an election. Shehzad,
Maria, one second.
Whatever said and done, there are two candidates who are in the fray right now. There is an electoral college. Everything is very clear and on the surface.
May I just add 10 seconds? Maria, the electoral college or the delegates who are supposed to vote have not been elected as per the Congress constitution, and that has not been said by me. It's been said by Anand Sharma and Manish Tiwari. Point number one. Point number two, the presence of multiple candidates doesn't mean it's an election. The process has to be followed. Is the process, one second, Maria, one second. Maria, I gave you just two examples on your debate where one person said that Ashok Gehlot was being given this position, and the other person said that the fact that the CLP was called even before Ashok Gehlot became the president. Both of these are enough in itself to show that this was a rigged election. It was a fixed match with a fixed outcome.
Okay.
Whereas the BJP, in last 24 years, we've had 9 elections and 9 presidents elected. Okay. From Jana Krishnamurthy to JP Nadda, all elected. Nobody belongs to anybody's family.